You are having a quiet, terrible day. You sit down and before a single tear falls, your dog is already there, head on your knee, eyes up at you. You never called it. You did not make a sound, and yet somehow it knew. It always seems to know. So what is actually happening? Does your dog really understand that you are sad? Or is something stranger going on, something far older than dogs? It is easy to assume your pet is just being sweet or hoping for a treat, but science has taken this question very seriously. And what they found is more beautiful and more surprising than simple understanding. Your dog is not reading your mind, it is catching your feeling. To see how deep this goes, we have to follow the trail back, past dogs, past pets, all the way to the ancient machinery of feeling itself. Start with a clever experiment. Researchers Deborah Custance and Jennifer Mayer wanted to know what a dog would do when a person cried. They brought dogs into a room with their owner and a total stranger. Then, on cue, one of the people would start to cry softly. The dog just wanted comfort for itself. It would run to its owner, the safe, familiar person. That is the selfish prediction. But that is not what happened. The dogs went to whoever was crying, even if it was the stranger, even if their own owner was sitting right there, perfectly calm. And they did not approach in an excited, playful way. They came in low, gentle, quiet, nuzzling, the way you approach someone you want to soothe. The crying pulled them in far more than talking or humming did. It was the distress itself, not the sound, that moved them. Think about how remarkable that is. The dog overrode its own instinct to seek safety and instead moved toward the source of pain to try to ease it. It is the same impulse you feel when you see someone you love in tears. Something in you leans in, wanting to help. Your dog feels a version of that too. So dogs respond to human sadness. But here is the crucial question. Do they understand it the way you understand a friend? Or do they feel it? The answer scientists landed on is called emotional contagion, and it is one of the oldest tricks in the entire animal kingdom. Emotional contagion means that feelings are catching, like a yawn. When someone near you is afraid or sad, a piece of that feeling leaks straight into you. It happens before any thinking. You do not decide to feel it. Your body simply picks up the emotional weather of the creatures around you. You have felt it your whole life. Walk into a room full of tension, and your own chest tightens before anyone says a word. Sit with someone laughing, and you start to smile. This is not a human trick or a dog trick. It is a survival tool as old as social life itself. Feeling together kept groups alive. So when your dog comes to you as you cry, it is not solving a puzzle about your mental state. It is feeling a real echo of your sadness inside its own body. And this echo is not just a mood, it goes all the way down into the body's chemistry. Scientists measured the stress hormone cortisol in dogs and their owners over many months using strands of their hair as a record. They found something remarkable. When an owner was chronically stressed, their dog's long-term stress levels rose to match. The two were synced. Your stress quietly becomes your dog's stress. Your calm becomes its calm. You are not two separate nervous systems. You are in a way tuned to each other. The dogs were not just copying a mood for an afternoon. Their bodies had been shaped over months and years by the emotional life of the person they loved. It is a strange and tender thought. Your dog carries a physical imprint of what you have been feeling, written quietly into its own body. There is another thread that binds you, and it runs through the eyes. In humans, when a mother and baby gaze at each other, both their brains release oxytocin, the bonding chemical. It is the glue of love and trust. A Japanese researcher named Takefumi Kikusui discovered that the exact same loop happens between dogs and their people. When you and your dog look into each other's eyes, oxytocin rises in both of you at once. The same chemical bond as a parent and child. No other animal has ever hijacked the human bonding system quite like this. Over thousands of years, dogs did not just live beside us, they plugged into us. But here is the twist that makes it all so strange. This gift did not begin with dogs. Emotional contagion is far, far older than any pet. Rats will free a trapped companion from a cage, even ignoring a pile of chocolate to do it first. They cannot bear the distress of another rat. Mice feel more pain when they watch another mouse in pain. Elephants rush to comfort a herd member who is upset, touching them gently with their trunks. Chimpanzees hug and pat a friend who has just lost a fight, calming them down. Across the tree of life, the same quiet message keeps appearing. You are upset, so I am here. This ancient wiring, feeling what others feel, runs through countless species. It is one of nature's oldest and most powerful inventions. Even yawning gives it away. A yawn spreads from person to person because we unconsciously mirror each other, and dogs catch yawns from their humans too, especially the ones they are closest to. The closer the bond, the stronger the contagion. We do not catch feelings from strangers as easily as from the ones we love, and to your dog, you are the one it loves most. Your dog did not invent empathy for you. It inherited a nervous system that has been tuned to the feelings of others for millions of years, and it aimed that gift at you. Of course, to catch your feeling, your dog first has to read you, and it reads you constantly, better than you realize. Dogs learn to tell a happy human face from an angry one. They listen to the tone under your words, not just the words themselves. They notice the slump of your shoulders, the slowness of your steps, the change in your smell when you are afraid or upset. Your body chemistry shifts when you are stressed, and a dog's nose is powerful enough to smell that change directly. Your fear and sadness have a scent, and your dog reads it like a page. So while you are trying to hide how you feel, putting on a brave face, your dog already knows. It smelled the truth before you finished pretending. You are broadcasting your feelings on a dozen channels at once, and your dog is a receiver built over 10,000 years to tune into every one of them. This is why a dog can pull someone out of the deepest loneliness. It is not pretending to care. It genuinely feels a thread of what you feel. It is why people grieving or anxious or in pain are calmed by an animal that will simply sit close and share the weight of the moment. This is the quiet power behind every therapy dog, every service animal, every pet that waits by the bed of someone who is unwell. They are not trained to fake care. The care is real. A creature that feels a piece of your pain and chooses to stay right there in it with you is offering something even a lot of people struggle to give. When your dog rests its head on your knee on your worst day, it is not solving you. It is sitting inside the feeling with you, so you do not have to hold it alone. That may be less like a clever machine reading your mind and far more like love, the oldest kind, the kind that simply feels along with you. So the next time your dog appears at your side, before you have said a word, remember what is really happening. It did not read your mind. Something far older reached across the space between you and let a piece of your feeling become its own. Your dog does not just know when you are sad. In its own quiet, ancient way, it is a little bit sad with you, and that is why you never feel quite so alone. And it works the other way too. On the days your dog is anxious or hurting or growing old, you feel it tug at you, and you go to them without even thinking about it. That is the quiet bargain of loving an animal. Two very different creatures tuned to each other's hearts, agreeing to share the good days and the hard ones together. So the next time your dog appears, before you say a word, do not only be amazed that it knew. Be glad that somewhere in this enormous world, one small creature is listening to you that closely.